What's up, guys? It is Nolan, Erie 76. With any problems you got, I'm going to go over how I did this, and hopefully this helps Tabitha and whoever else needs help. So, as you can see, I got till this should be round 3 actually. And really, all you need to focus on is getting the top chart right and the first round right, and then you'll be okay. So the first round or the first thing should just be like this. It's exactly what it was in the video I have pulled up here. At the beginning, it talked about, or it's here too. These numbers here, all that. That's the copy and paste. You guys all have that. Good. So, once you have that, all you have to do is set up the table, and I'll just run through it over here as if I was making it for the first time. So I would say round 0. This is what it's going to say. We're going to have a market size. So you should enter market size. If you click this, it'll space it right. We got our growth rate for the market. Then we have our new market size, as you can see from my old. So then we're going to have a new thing start over here. I'll explain that later. Alright, so with this, we have a low tech and a high tech. Our low tech, and then our high tech. And that's the whole market. So this is going to go over everything that, or every customer in the market. And that's given to us on the fast track report. So we already have that number. So we know for a fact that there are 5,040,000 customers in low tech. The growth rate for the round 0 is obviously 0 because that's already given to us. That will change for the rest of the rounds, and that's where this table comes into play. So really all you have to do is, I'm assuming everyone needs help with the formulas. You hit equal sign, and then you're going to select the market size. Then you're going to multiply it by, so you asterisk, then you're going to put a parentheses, and you're going to click 1 and then add the growth rate. And then you're going to close the parentheses, hit enter, and that is going to be your formula for that. This number also is given to us. There was 2,160,000 in the high tech. The growth rate is 0 again. Now the cool thing is, I don't know if you guys know how to do Excel very well, but if you click on this so it's green, and then you have the little plus sign here and you drag it over, it will give you that same exact formula. So you can see up here, this is the formula. It essentially has the same formula. Well, let me escape from that. It's just transferred over. So that's how you find the growth rate and the new market size, and that's going to be important because everything else we do is going to be based off of that. Okay, so let's go into finding out for our individual products, because this is for the entire market. That just tells us our entire market. Oh, and then we want to find the total. So we have the total, and all you have to do is hit equals, and you add the low tech total plus the high tech, and there you have it. So this essentially all on top is all the same now. So I just recreated it over here for round 0. If you do what I just did, you'll have it right. Okay, good. Alright, now we're just finding out for our own products. So we have products, and then we have our estimated market share. And this is what we're assuming for the round. So we're going to, like usually we'll say, well, we're going to expect to sell 20% of the market, or like last round we sold 16.7% of the market. That was already given because it's round 0. And in future rounds we're going to have to work as a team to figure that out. And then that will tell us the number of units in sales, and we're going to have a quick thing, I guess. So we have that for the high tech and the low tech, and then we're going to have our sales forecast. Sales forecast meaning how much we are planning on selling. If I can spell. Okay. So you get products, established or estimated market share for low tech, and the unit sales for low tech, estimated market share for high tech, and the estimated unit sales for high tech, and then the total will be the unit sales of low tech plus the unit sales of high tech, and that's what's going to give us our sales forecast. So then we have each individual product, because some products are on high tech, some products are on low tech. So we have EAT, for example, for ours, we have XSCAL, and just so I would have enough rows if we ever want to go back to this and add more, I just put in different names. You can use whatever product name you want. Okay, so here's how you get the math. Estimated market share. It doesn't matter what number you use. Let's say you think you're going to get 20%, so that's going to be 0.2. If I go over here and click percent, then it's 20%. I can drag that down, and then these will be percent, so whatever percent I put in, that will be what it is. So we'll assume that we get 0% for all the other things because they haven't come out yet because it's still around 0. So this is what you're going to do for unit sales. What is 20% of if we have that as a whole market? So we hit equal sign, our new market size, which is 5,400,000 or 40,000. We multiply it by the percent. That's going to give us how many units of sales we are projected to sell. For instance, here it says 16.7. So if I put in 16.7%, it will give us 84.2, and this is a decimal, so I can move that over so that way it's the same number. See, it's matching up perfectly. The same thing, you can drag and drop, and then anytime I put in a new value, it will, or actually I have to lock this in, which is, you do that with the number sign. So it's going to lock in the percentage, so that way if I do that, that will give us that. So let's say we have 12% in low tech for XSCAL. We're going to sell 605 units. Okay, I hope this is making sense. If you figure it out already and you feel like you want to go, then don't feel like you have to watch all this, obviously. Sorry I take so long to explain it. I didn't prepare this at all. I'm just kind of running through it. Anyway, so same thing with the high tech. You're just going to guess what percentage you're going to get. So let's say we're going to get 20%. Actually put 0.2 and then make it a percent. Then the unit sales is going to be the same thing, equals the new market size, it's the total number, and we're going to get 20% of that. So we're going to multiply by 20%, and that's going to give us 432 units. Again, the thing over here says 16.7, so we can make that 16.7. The reason it says 17 and 6.7 over here is because I didn't add, I can add a thing and it'll say what the number actually put in. And then we have the same number, 361. So to get our total sales forecast of everything, the total amount of products of EAT we want to make is the low tech plus the high tech, and that's going to give us 1202. So that's the total number of products we want to sell, or we want to make for round 0, because that's what we're going to sell. Okay, hope that all makes sense. Once you have this, all you have to do is copy it. So you have all that, and obviously you can put in the borders if you don't know how to do that. I can explain it really quick. Let's say I want to put a border around this whole box. I'm going to go highlight what I want, if I can get what I want. Okay, then you go over to this thing. This is a border, and it'll say bottom border, top border. I want all border, or I just want an outside border. This I just want an outside border. So now I have a border over everything. That looks great. If you hit Control C, that will copy it once you highlight it all, and then you hit Control V and it'll paste it all. And now you can just change a few things. So you go round 1. And I already have all this set up, except our market size is not 540 for round 1. Our market size is our old total of the new market size. Okay, actually it is 540. But we don't have a growth rate of 0 anymore. We have a growth rate equal to round 1, low tech, Growth rate, 9.6. So all I have to do